What's up, family? Welcome to Ask the Mods,
where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
This right here is my special wife, Iana.
And this right here, this is my stinky boo.
No. No.
You must
I do not receive that. I was actually about to say this is my stank wife, Iana. That's what I was about to say.
I know. I knew you was saying that. I said I'm gonna do it to you.
Nah, I'm not accepting that.
Tell me, isn't stink a term of affection, a term of endearment?
Let me tell you why I'm calling my wife.
Yeah.
My stinky boo.
My
stank wife.
Oh, wait a minute. You saying stink with an A?
Yeah, stank. She over here farting like I don't know what. I swear.
It's because we're fasting. In case you didn't know, you can come join us on our Facebook page, Fasting with Ayize and Iana.
You ain't gotta be Putin like that, though.
Hey, I can't control it.
Yes, you can.
No, I'm letting it out. I'm not. That's unhealthy to hold in your gas.
Can you let it out in another part of the house?
No.
Why?
Because this is my home, and I should be able to let it out wherever I am. We're just not one of them couples. You know, some couples like, oh, no, he'd be on the toilet, boo-booing, I'd be in there talking to him.
I swear, she'll just come in the bathroom, man.
But the thing is that he's, like, gotten more shy as he's gotten older. Because back in the day, he would come in when I'm doing my thing. I would come in when he's doing his thing. And now he's like, okay, close the door. You know, he can all shy in his older age. Anyway, we'll answer the question. We talking about flatulence and boo-booing on the toilet.
All right, here's the question.
We're sorry for this person who's written in that you had to endure all of this.
Dear Ayize and Iana, my in-laws want to come out with us every time we plan to step out of the house, whether it's a holiday or we are going out for a movie or a drive. Be it anything, they can't see us happy. Due to their persistent efforts of trying to come out with us, every month my husband tells me that we should take them out in our car for a dinner and movie. But I am a working lady, and I hardly have time for this. Plus, I have been doing this for the past 2 years, and now I am tired of keeping them happy by sacrificing my own happiness. What do you say, stank butt?
You like my... Oh, I'm sorry. So, let me first say this. Something seems to be out of balance, and I don't know if your husband is a mama's boy or what, but something clearly seems to be out of balance if every time you all step out of the house, they try and roll with you. Now, I don't know if what is out of balance is the fact that they're doing that or if you're representing in a way that's out of balance. Because, you said always, and a lot of times when you use the words always or never, we pretty much aren't telling the truth. So I don't know if this is like a once a month thing, and for you it feels like, you said every time we plan to step out of the house.
One of the questions that pops up is, are you living with your parents? Are you living with your in-laws?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Stop shaking the thing. Yeah, I was wondering that too. Are you living with them? Because you say every time we step out, they want to come with us.
How do they know y'all stepping out of the house?
Exactly. I mean,
and I would really have a problem if every time we stepped out of the house,
her husband pick up the phone like, do. Hey, Ma. Yeah, we was getting ready to go to the grocery store. Did you need something? You want us? We can come swing get you. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Ma. Because you ain't call him daddy. He call him his mommy.
Yeah.
Hey, Ma. Yeah, we were going to see that movie. But first we were going to go to that restaurant. It's supposed to be real romantic. Y'all want to come? All right, cool. So I don't know what's happening. If they are literally with you guys all the time or not. But here's what I will say. If you're living in the house with them, there's a solution to that. And, you probably roll your eyes when I say you just get up out their house. You can roll out and not have to deal with that. Certainly, just because you're living in the same place, if that is indeed the case, doesn't mean that they should just have the right to be with you all the time. But I think it does make things more difficult. And you can certainly understand why when somebody's hosting you in their space, be it a week, 2 weeks, a year, or 2 years, how you want to be nice, you want to appease and that kind of thing. And it becomes a difficult situation again when you're staying with someone. Now, you didn't say that, so let's just take that away. And let's say you're living in your own house. Things are really out of balance if your husband. Did she say that he was?
No, she didn't say. I mean,
she just said they wanted to do it. So people can't do what you don't allow them to do.
Mm-hmm.
So who's and let me say this. Sometimes it's that one partner is, and like for example, your husband is the one permitting this and not checking with you and not honoring you all space and time. But sometimes it's people like you who write a message or an email and just got all kind of stuff to say, just upset and annoyed and irritated. But then yet you gonna hang up. I'm sorry, not hang up. You're gonna finish watching this video, and when you finish watching the video, you're gonna turn around, and then your mother-in-law's gonna be. You're gonna say, "Hey, oh yeah, did you want to go with us to the so and so? Because we're getting ready to go in about 30 minutes." So I don't know which one it is. All I can tell you is this: people cannot do what you do not allow them to do. Whatever it is you see happening in your life around you is a part of your own creation, because you have to participate and you have to cooperate in it. So I would ask you simply, what are you doing to release yourself from this, or what are you doing to perpetuate it? Don't complain and not be about a solution, because I don't see why it would be that hard to just not tell them when you're rolling.
Yeah, your in-laws have access.
Or say no when they find out, like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go do this.
Exactly.
But next time maybe.
It appears that they have access to entirely too much information if they can show up any and every place that you all decide to go. Some of that should be reserved for just you and your husband. Conversations that you all have between the two of you all. And the decision also needs to be made between the two of you all that these are intimate moments that y'all need to experience. So in terms of inviting your in-laws or even inviting your parents, some things they do not belong in. They do not belong. Say
that again, just in case she needs to show this to her husband and he needs to know this because he just don't get it.
Yeah, there are some things that your parents or your in-laws should not be a part of. You have boundaries in relationships for reasons.
And not just some things, some spaces, some times. You're going to say, why can't they go to the movies?
Yeah, some spaces and times that should be reserved exclusively for the two of you. Y'all are supposed to be building a connection. How can you do that when you got your mother, your mother-in-law, your father-in-law all up in your space? You're trying to give your boo a kiss and your mother-in-law sitting right there. I mean, that's uncomfortable. It's awkward. And you don't want her face right next to your face while you're trying to give a kiss. That ain't cool. What you need to do, again, is minimize the information that's shared with the in-laws, with the parents, and then in addition to that, you need to make sure that it's lifted up as a high priority between you and your husband, that y'all get that connection time. Y'all get that close time, and y'all both understand that time is reserved exclusively for you all. Nobody else. No kids, no in-laws, no parents, just you all. Now, he could be putting them in there as a buffer between you all because he might be afraid of the intimacy that's supposed to exist between the two of you.
Or you might be doing it.
Or you might be doing it, yeah. So, but again, they shouldn't be in that space. That space should be reserved for y'all.
So this is one of those situations where, well, oftentimes, most of the situations, the answer is pretty easy to see. Not all the time, but a lot of times it is. It's not complicated. The complicated part is us human beings. We make it complicated. So we hope that you will get some clarity from this. We hope that you will focus in on what it is you want. Don't just talk about what you don't want. You want to have space for you and your boo. You want to have intimate times for you and your boo. Intimacy is not just about sex or touching. It's about being able to connect emotionally, mentally, and having carved out space for the two of you to just be together. If that's what you want, start to create that. Start to initiate it. You come up with the time where y'all going to go out and do something and say, this is just for the two of us. Create some boundaries. Show your husband this video. And don't forget, stop playing and start pushing.